Welcome to another episode of the Pop-Up. I'm one of your hosts popping up. My name is Omari Salisbury, also known as the Big O, coming to you live from the Black Media Matters studio. I know you guys, you missed live from Converge. I mean, we really put the live on the map, starting with the morning update show back in 2020, before the protest, by the way. Everybody thinks Converge like it came to be during the protest. Before the protest, the morning update show, and of course, from 2020 to 2022, or 2022, the morning update show was a live occurrence, and then the day with Trey for a year after that, and then we kind of ditched live programming. You know, you did a year of live though, right?
I did do a live.
We Live in Color.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was great.
Look at he's like, I'll never go back. How'd you sucker me into this?
So stressful, but it was good. Shout out to Cuddy, season 1.
Oh yeah,
and Shayline. Shout out to both of them.
So yeah, since we're out here already on the live, we're joined, or on the wide, I should say, we're joined here by Ashleigh McCurdy. What's up, Ashleigh?
Hello.
All right, and man, the people's champ, the people's favorite, everybody's MVP, a Grand Marshal of Pride 2026, and my brother, Deaunte Damper.
Happy MF Monday.
Hello.
It's been a Monday.
All right, it was good stuff. So, you know, there's the pop-up, which we created the pop-up because, you know, people really miss news, information, headlines, but, you know, they miss our culture and us just bouncing off of each other. Exactly, just vibing. And so that's what we're all about here. Before we get into it, we got to give a big shout-out to our sponsor right here, We Rise Wines. Big shout-out to Jamila Conley and We Rise Wines. They're located right there on 2nd Avenue across from the Moore Theater. And look, Deaunte, we're looking for the wine. My friend, although you didn't drink it at your birthday party, all the wine that We Rise gave.
Thank you, Jamila.
It was amazing. Thank you. I partaked. Thank you.
So you know what that means, Jamila, is that we're coming back for the re-up. And
right.
We'll be seeing you really soon. There you go. There's the tight. There's Eric keeping up over there. All right. You got to shake it off. It's been a long weekend for him. He's clocking it now, as Leggett would say. I clocked that.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the way the show goes. Is the first part, we're going to talk about a few headlines that are happening here. And, man, it's a lot of bad news, unfortunately, but we're going to talk about some of the headlines here, and then we're going to take a break, and we're going to talk about Deaunte's birthday and everything else, and then we're going to talk about Coleman Commons. Well, that's Ashleigh McCurdy's new project and everything else. We're going to talk about that, and if we got enough time, then we'll sit here and just be trying to rank with Mr. Director. Yeah. But all right, we ain't got rendezvous tonight, Eric, so you're going to have to tell me when these things are up on the screen. First thing we're talking about tonight is, man, guess what? There's new bathrooms in downtown Seattle. And these ain't the bathrooms. Oh, okay, it's up. These ain't the bathrooms that they tried to take $8 million from black people. Remember that?
Yeah.
They tried to take the PB money and put some bathrooms downtown at Joy Hollins where it came through. It was like, nah, that ain't happening. Ma'am. So let me check this out here. This is good, man. This is coming from the S.blog. See, we be everywhere like air trying to get this information. And the writer, Ethan Bergerson, outlines a new initiative by the Seattle Department of Transportation and Mayor Katie Wilson to bring more clean, safe, and accessible public facilities downtown. The city's launching a 1-year pilot program in partnership with Throne Labs, yes, the Throne, to install 4 new solar-powered public restrooms in Pioneer Square. The free facilities require no plumbing hookups due to built-in water and waste tanks, and they'll be located at 2nd Avenue South and South Washington Street, right around the corner from us, as well as outside Lumen Field at 1st Avenue South and South Charles Street. Accessible via QR code, text, or, check this out, the Throne app. The touchless ADA compliant units, smart sensors to monitor cleanliness levels. And here's the thing is, you can be like, man, how you gonna go number 1 or number 2 if you ain't got no phone?
That's the thing. That's what I'm just sitting there. You know what I was just getting ready to say? I was just getting ready to say, wow, this is such a great idea, Mayor. Shout out to the office. But if my phone dies and I got to go.
They thought about you because you ain't the only one who be having to go like, where is that? For equitable access, and also if your phone dies. The city is also training downtown ambassadors and care team members to help individuals without cell phones utilize the facilities as part of a broader effort to revitalize downtown.
So I got to go up to, shout out to Amy Barton, those my peoples too, love cares. So now if I got to go to the bathroom, excuse me, kind care man. But I gotta go. I gotta be like Smokey and start taking
number 2 on yourself.
Or number 2. Or,
I'm asking the ambassador.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Well, so here's what I'm saying is I'm guessing a few things. So one, there's a few bathrooms right around the corner from us. So we need to send producer Mead there tomorrow to come back with the bathroom experience.
You know what? I got a little time. I'll be working downtown tomorrow. I'm gonna call Mead and I'm gonna go through this bathroom experience.
The other thing I was going to say is I'm pretty certain that Mark tells you, our guy Mark tells you, anytime there's something new out here, Mark tells you is on it. So
he already went.
He already went to the bathroom.
I already said, Mark, you be on it, brother.
Okay, so
Mark, you be on it, man.
Mark's supposed to come on air here in the next few days, and so we'll also get his bathroom experience. Like me, I'll be honest with you, I'm not so much in a hurry to test out the new public toilet.
Well, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
Ashley, any thoughts on, especially...
Yeah, listen, as a woman, we tend to not use public facilities unless it's dire straits and we need to. What I was wondering was if it was going to be open 24 hours. Because that's the thing, especially with the care team, if, are they going to be out there 24 hours a day? Because
people be having to go to number 1 and 2 24 hours
exactly.
a day.
So I'm thinking of like our homeless community and things like that who may need to use the bathroom and don't have access to phones. Or, don't have that ability.
I'll be honest with you. They was thinking about all these people who got big bread coming in for World Cup.
But also, this is also a great thing.
The thing is hopefully it's going to hold over and be able to serve our homeless population. But if World Cup wasn't coming, I doubt that we would have these toilets as expeditiously from
not.
Throne
as
from the throne room.
Probably not.
Are you going to download the Throne app?
Probably not.
Well, I can just see me. I can see me at Pride right now. Hold on, stop right here. Pull out the app, Grandma.
I don't know. Most women have learned the ability to hold, but I don't know. I may download it just to see. I'm a curious person.
We got to get a city of Seattle their props though, because the bathrooms there on the waterfront.
Oh, those are really nice.
Eric be down there a few times a week. What, number 1, number 2?
Hell, I was there last. I was there last Sunday, and I must say.
You was there on the waterfront toilet?
I was there on the waterfront.
Yeah, hey, they be hustling.
I'm just
over
saying.
there.
And how do y'all feel? How do y'all feel? Let us know. I'm watching this.
Yeah, are you going to the number?
Are you going to go number 2 in these new commodes, y'all? I don't know. Okay, come on, Summer.
Hey, but the one thing they talked about, the plumbing, the this and that, man, I ain't hear nobody talk about like ventilation, but it's cool.
I know.
I mean, if it's anything like a honey, I just hope it's not like a honey pot.
No, of course not.
What's wrong with
honey bucket or honey bucket, whatever they're called.
When nature calls, depending on how bad you got to go, is more reasonable and reasonable. These situations look.
I don't have a sense of smell no more, so.
Grapefruit, did that happen during COVID or just?
Kind of.
I feel like there's a story that there, and we'll talk later.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Next story.
Moving on, and these next few stories here, unfortunately, are very, very serious of what's happening right here now in the city around gun violence, man. And you know it's crazy. This next story comes to us from Capitol Hill. You let me know when it's up there, Eric. Oh, okay, we're good to go. So this is from our buddy Justin Carter over at Capitol Hill Seattle News. Reporting early this morning, Monday morning, a shooting outside a nightlife venue on 10th Avenue and East Pike Street that left 3 men in their 20s hospitalized, with one in critical condition. According to Seattle Police Department, the violence erupted during an altercation between 3 males and a nightclub security outside a business, which escalated when at least one suspect opened fire towards the club before fleeing on foot. This incident adds to the troubling surge of gun violence in the Pike Pine neighborhood, 2 blocks from the police station, by the way, prompting local leaders to push for immediate public safety measures such as deploying fresh police recruits to increase weekend foot patrols. But it's also drawing some criticism as well because, you know, our mayor, Katie Wilson, is very much opposed to additional cameras and things like that. And even though, you know, I don't know, man, it's crazy these days because I don't know if you saw online, there's actual footage, you know, on Instagram and the shooting and everything else.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But, you know, our mayor is very much opposed to additional cameras, currently citing data issues. But even more than cameras, the bigger issue is people out here shooting each other.
Mm-hmm.
Young people at that. It's very sad.
Absolutely. And everything that I'm about to say is off of my own personal thoughts, not off of any.
This is the disclaimer. This is Deaunte Damper, the
disclaimer.
person speaking.
I mean, we know what's happening right now. You know, sun's out, guns out, and I hope that our community can be able to be in the spaces of really advocating for one another. I don't have an issue with SPD. They've done some great work over the space, but they're always right there in that area, and yet still gun violence. Capitol Hill's that block. It's always been a heavy space.
It's
SPD's
like murder,
always out there.
not to make light of it.
Yeah.
But show me, I don't know if there's a police, I'm sure there is, but it is a police precinct in America that has as many bodies on it that within 2-3 blocks as the East Precinct in Seattle, man. Mm-hmm. Like year after year, it's like Pike, Pine, Broadway, the tennis courts, the basketball courts. Am I wrong, Eric?
I live up there.
Yeah, he lives there.
I heard the shooting last night.
Yeah. A1 Pizza Mart, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it goes down, and it's literally, you know what I'm saying, within walking distance there of the police precinct of the East Precinct.
Yeah, this is the one. The
yeah,
one,
no, it didn't happen at A1. I was just saying
this,
that, like, you know, things have happened.
The salsa club that's over there, and I mean, the reality of it is, like, I just hope that we can continue to work together to strengthening the ecosystem. Bob Kettle has been doing some great work along with Eddie Lynn, who are both the chairs of public safety. So, and they're not just going into looking in one specific area. They're trying to go to all of them. But we're on the verge of an uptick, and I just hope that we can continue to figure out what it looks like to strengthen coordination.
Man, this gun violence is, I mean, it's wild. I mean, the club. I mean, you know, the club's always been like whatever, but
I'm curious to see what matters are going to be taken, considering that we are leading into summer, and this summer is a big summer for Seattle as a whole. You know, with Pride coming, not coming, but the fact that this is, I think, supposed to be like one of our biggest prides here in Seattle, along with World Cup. Everybody who is from the city or experienced the city knows that, you know, usually crime rates go up in the summer months when it gets hotter outside. Mm-hmm. So I'm just curious to see what measures our mayor and just the powers that be take in order to, you know, try to de-escalate these violence crimes as best as they can, considering the mass of people who will be engulfed in our city.
Look at these comments here. Oh, somebody said, I love you guys. Love you too, Legacy.
Love you, Legacy.
There's a big disconnect with age ranges involved in these shootings. Pray for our city. I mean, one thing for sure is like, man, it's getting younger and younger. I mean,
Yeah.
well, of course, we don't know the ages of these suspects from last night, but we do see that, the police chief, Chief Barnes, when he was here, he said that it was a 63% increase in crimes between juveniles ages 13 to 17 in the city of Seattle. I mean, that's wild when you think about that. That these guys, these young people are out here, younger. Hey, Irene's watching. What's up, Irene? What's
Hey,
happening?
Irene.
I'll be out here.
My girl, I love
Yeah,
Irene.
Irene. That's like A1 from day one. Threw me off the script, literally. I'm like, what?
No,
It's
but it's real, and I think that we're talking about, and especially that block. There's no different from the same areas that have always had an uptick of gun violence is at an uptick right now. We can talk about Rainier Beach area. We can talk about that very strip from QFC all the way around to Cal Anderson. It's been the same space. It's not anything new. You can blame it on gang violence. You can blame it on anything. But I just think that we just need to continue to figure out what coordination efforts look like, and that also is accountability towards our homeboys and our homegirls out here. I'm tired of that.
Yeah, parents, definitely parents, and I'm just curious if we look at other states and cities and see what they do in regards to their young people. I know that there's some cities and states that implement curfews. Young people can't be on the streets past a certain time. Otherwise, you'll be implemented. Your parents will be implemented. That's just one thing. But if it's a 60%, if it's more young people than it is people of age, then I feel like that is something that we as adults, we as authority figures can figure out a way to have a meeting of the minds and figure out a way to combat that.
It's more than a damn meeting of the minds. It's more so of we really need to stop playing these games.
You're
right. You can't be out here rapping about a Glock that you got, and these kids out here rapping that they got one too.
Exactly.
You can't be out here riding the fence when our babies are out here watching you and leaning onto that. You know what the hell my mom used to do? What I used to have to do when I would be downtown? My mom would you have a collect call from Mama, I'm down the street, I'm right over here at the agent stop, I'm getting on the 174 right now. I got 10 seconds for my mama to know where I was. We just need to be in the spaces of holding all of us all accountable.
Yeah.
Community folks, these clubs, because I heard some of these clubs be letting people in with guns and stuff. I had a friend who got stabbed up in the club a couple of nights ago. We just need to be able to strengthen up. When we're talking about safety, we all have a role to play.
I agree. Yeah,
and we got to admit that it's a problem that's beyond everybody. Is like the system, man, is like it's real. We know that there are systemic issues that definitely impact us daily. And acknowledging that, there's also roles and responsibilities for us as community members as well. And we can't outsource our safety. We're a big part of our own safety. Us as community members are a big part of our own safety. And as long as we continue to outsource it to be like, city make us safe, police make us safe. Yeah, there's some things they can do, but ultimately our safety in our community is our responsibility.
But I also think the key word in what you're saying is community. And unfortunately, over the years, that is what has gone away. I just keep going back to the young people. I mean, when we were all growing up, there are certain key members in the community, and even not a key member, there was an adult. If an adult saw you and had something to say, we had an act of respect that we would, ship up and shape up, and we wouldn't want certain. I was in the Safeway the other day getting coffee at Starbucks, and there was a teacher that came in from Garfield, and in front of me were two Garfield students, and it had to be about 10:30 or so. And he came in and he looked at the young ladies and said, "Why are you guys in this Safeway at Starbucks? School started a long time. What are you doing?" And they looked at him and was like, and just kept on going. And there was no respect. And I just know if it was me back then, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. You got a point there in the stores. Let me shout out Larry Wilborn, who works with FAST. And he worked at Safeway for years. And I am the reason why that door is locked on one of the sides, because I would be out there doing the wrong things. But Larry would hold me accountable by telling my family and my cousins and my cousins' cousins, so then I could be held accountable in my own home and have some respect. It feels great to work alongside him now, because if he wasn't holding me accountable, I probably still would have been making those same mistakes. So it does take it does take a village. And I heard you say, like, community isn't gone. I think that we just have to, sometimes we're so laser focused on our phones and seeing what's going on. We think that that's building community. No, it's way more actionary than that, you know? So yes, you're right. No, wait.
Real deal. Unfortunately, this issue continues, and also here to our next story, which of course we're handling with a whole lot of compassion and care here. You got this one up, Eric? This is A5. All right. Unfortunately, here, this is coming from the police themselves, SPD. The SPD blotter early this morning, Seattle Police Department homicide detectives announced Seattle homicide detectives are actively investigating the death of a 19-year-old man following a late-night drive-by shooting in South Seattle. The incident originally occurred on March 8th, 2026, near Martin Luther King Jr. Way South and South Henderson Street, where unidentified suspects fired multiple rounds into the victim's vehicle before fleeing the scene in a car. Responding officers discovered the victim with life-threatening gunshot wound to the head and provided immediate medical aid alongside Seattle Fire. Before medics transported him to Harborview, after remaining in critical condition, the victim was pronounced deceased on May 16, 2026, prompting the department's homicide unit to take an open investigation. If you have any information on this, SPD is asking you to call the Violent Crimes Unit 206-233-5000, 206-233-5000. And unfortunately, you know, we talk about these incidents far too often, and we're not going to, of course, name this young man here tonight, but, I mean, so many of us here in this room either knew him directly or indirectly, and depending on where your feed is, especially on Facebook, you saw it just all turned with condolences and broken hearts and everything else. And like I said, we're not, of course, going to mention his name here. But Deaunte, when we talked earlier today about this, you were like, "Oh man, you know, it was something that just it really hit you hard."
Hit me hard. This is home. We're only 2 degrees separation from one another. So their parents and their family, and definitely sending love and accountability, love to their family and accountability to the community. Like it's so crazy because we were both moving around like a chicken with our head cut off, and then we stopped for a second because it's like, how does this keep on happening to us? I think we spend more times throughout our days checking up on some of our community folks that aren't just impacted by gun violence, but also overdose in the space. And just this loss, the city's hurt, almost cussed up in here, but the city's fucked up about this one. And I really just hope that community can continue to mobile around and advocate for this family, lift up this family with love, but also reach out to accountability to these goddamn streets. This is real shit. Excuse me.
That's
but
all right.
This is real shit here. You know, like countless times that this is happening to our folks. And from what I know about this young man didn't do nothing but love on people, his folks, his community. You know, and I'm praying for accountability to community, but above all else, love to his mother, his father, his grandma, and the rest of the family in the space.
Yeah, this is, you know, all of these, and unfortunately this year just started off with us here, you know, one way or another, covering or discussing murders of young people in our city, murders of young people here in the Emerald City. And we continue to say that this is not normal. And as long as it all gets summed up into thoughts and prayers, then, you know, it just gives a feeling that we've normalized something that's not normal. It's not normal for these young people not to grow old. You know, somebody was joking me about my grays now these days, and I said, man, you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to have to live long enough here to have these gray hairs and a beard. You know, these young people, man, never able to give themselves a chance at life and see what's out there. What's happening right now is not okay. And somehow this violence gets normalized and our skin gets a little bit thicker every time that something happens here. And I think that every time when something like this happens, we always say, well, I hope this is it. I hope people can wake up. I hope. But shit, I say it too, man. I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we'll eventually here, you know, so the way that these kind of things work, and it's like, oh, okay, well, how come you guys aren't saying the name, is that a proper protocol is that you don't, as members of media, at least, you don't release the name of the deceased until after the coroner or someone like that does, because that ensures that there's proper notification of family. You know, in the internet age, it's horrible because someone will say how someone has passed away before the family even know. They find out on Instagram and everything else. That's not quite the case here, but that's the reason why we're not releasing that. We're following actually proper protocol that either the coroner's office or the family will release the name, and then we'll speak more in depth on that.
Right. Our thoughts and prayers do go out to the family. We do know the family, and we want them to know that they are, you know, in our thoughts and prayers. They're loved, and the community is here to help you get through it. Yeah.
All right. Well, as my mama always says, she says, son, you can't leave your people in an affected state. And even though Eric's affected way over there, keep it beyond the wide, it's okay. Look, he was playing Candy Crush. He almost got to the third level. So we're not going to leave you in an affected state here. I know this news can be heavy at times. We got one more thing here, and this is nothing makes me happier than we're actually going to go to the Steelheads, Eric. So we're gonna jump on down there to A7. Nothing makes me happier than talking about baseball. He's putting this up here, and guess what? Auntie Stephanie Johnson-Toliver
was
was
legend.
Yes. Oh, is she?
Hey,
oh, Steph.
Hey,
Steph, let me see what my trusty producer put together here, talking about this. The incomparable energy of Steelheads Sunday.
Incomparable. You
Yes.
got that right.
Flooded T-Mobile Park yesterday as the Big O and Eric Calligraphy were there to capture the magic. O illustrated how Seattle Mariners game could transcend, even though 8-3 loss to San Diego Padres became a profound celebration of Black history and community resilience. We celebrated Stephanie Johnson-Toliver, Auntie, President of Black Heritage Society of Washington State, who received a warm ovation for her lifelong dedication to archiving and preserving local Black history. Secondly, we popped it up there in the suite, and we caught up with a civil rights icon. Talk about Anthony Ray Hinton, an exonerated death row survivor who declared himself a lifelong Mariner fan after discovering the franchise's unique permanent commitment to honoring the Negro League history. So let me tell you what happened here, right? Is first of all, I mean, we could actually really talk about Stephanie Johnson-Toliver all day. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's like we could do a week-long series. But I will say that, can you go wide?
Absolutely.
All right. So this iconic interview wall here. No, Stephanie didn't take the pictures, but her job is she's a custodian of our history. And when we wanted to put something together here in the studio to represent who we are, we turned to Stephanie Johnson-Toliver, who curated this wall here. A lot of these photos come from the Al Smith archives in Mohi, and then some of these also come from the Black Heritage Society of Washington State. But further than that, in regards to the baseball and the Steelheads, you know, Converge, we produced the announcement video for Steelheads Sundays and everything else. We couldn't have done that without Stephanie and her hard work and everything else. So it was so dope to see the Mariners recognize Stephanie, and I ain't gonna lie. And Eric took that. That's such a dope picture. Is that picture?
such a
Is the
great
picture there? Is
picture.
that what the slide is? Yeah, put that back up because you know what? Auntie was like a little girl there in the
I
stands.
know.
I ain't gonna lie.
She looks so good.
I'm so mad that I missed that moment
I
because
missed
I mean
it too. I was sad I wanted to go, but she looks so
she
good.
looks so good. She looks so good, and I think that every time that I speak with her, I just feel so enriched. I just feel just so loved and feel the way that she lifts us up in the midst of any and everything. It just we have to just keep on going because we right now in the next 100 years they'll have our pictures up.
Listen, man, it's an honor to say that so much of our stuff, and actually the rest of the stuff that's here in this studio, is actually going over to the Black Heritage Society of Washington State. The red iPhone, the iconic red iPhone that people remember before in the Seattle protest.
Oh wow,
that's already over there. It's in their archives.
Mm-hmm.
My slides, they're in the archives, and the gas masks are getting ready to go over there. So
Just mention in the comment.
Okay.
Because she's in this conversation.
yeah.
She says, I want to talk to you about the red, black, and green crosswalks soon.
okay.
They're not going away.
All right. So hold on. This is only Auntie could do this.
Exclusive.
This is, and so we can clip this out. Go put the camera right here. Okay. Hey, so we want to bring you a message from the Black Heritage Society of Washington State and Converge Media. I know that there's a lot of people in the Central District of Seattle. There's a lot of confusion and some people are upset because you see the red, black, and green sidewalks that are there. And you also might see spray paint on it that says removed that was put there by SDOT, Seattle Department of Transportation. So we just want to give you the heads up right here is that remove means, yes, remove the paint, but the city of Seattle is repainting the crosswalks. Believe me, the city don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Them crosswalks ain't going nowhere. It's just time for a touch up. They don't want no issues, especially somebody like me. People saw I acted over there with an electric box. You know what I'm saying?
telling you.
So if you don't see big old ranting and raving on a live about the sidewalks, then just know that the sidewalks are safe. The city of Seattle is actually doing a touch-up, a well-deserved touch-up of the red, the black, and the green. I hope that works for Auntie. But speaking of that also, Anthony Ray Hinton was also there at the ballpark, and he was up in the suites. Anthony Ray Hinton, I got a chance to meet him 4 years ago down in Montgomery, Alabama at the EJI. He spent 30 years on death row for a crime that he didn't commit, and man, they freed him. And he's civil rights activist, an author, it's a real icon. He's good friends with Dan Wilson, the manager of the Seattle Mariners.
Wow.
Yeah, Dan Wilson invited Anthony Ray Hinton out here, and Anthony Ray Hinton was actually in our film Reconciliation Tour, which
Yes.
we had our Emmy-nominated film when we followed Dan Wilson and Baseball Beyond Borders to Jackson, Mississippi, Selma, Alabama, and Montgomery. And Anthony Ray Hinton, what I was reading there, he was so impressed. He didn't know nothing about the Steelheads Sundays. And I was like, yeah, bro, the Mariners is the first team ever in Major League Baseball history to put a Negro League jersey in regular season rotation. And he was like, I'm a fan for life.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's
Yeah.
so nice.
Nah.
His story is amazing. Just that in itself, just hearing his story, but the fact that that's something that he that gave him a little boost and happiness to know that our little team, not little,
Hold on, wait a minute.
not little,
now.
not just
wait
say
a minute.
little
Hold
because
me back.
we big dogs. Because we big dogs. First of all, don't.
Now we done
y'all
lost
get-
a couple of
don't
times.
get-
Now wait a minute. Now
What I'm saying is that our team here in Seattle
Okay.
is what boosted his pride and made him.
Okay.
I mean,
fan
I
forever.
can hear you saying there's only 50,000 black folks here in the city.
Yeah.
All of us, man, that party would be cracking. 'Cause
That would
all
be
of us
so
can
cracking.
fit in T-Mobile
Juneteenth.
Park. You know what I'm saying? Every person who identifies as Black American can fit into T-Mobile Park.
Except for you. You know who you are. You do not come with us. You know who you are.
All right, so I'm hoping, now I'm
You
thinking
can't
about
come.
it now, I'm hoping that Mead, today's his first day back on the job. He was.
Hey, me. Welcome back, me.
We'll see if he gets to welcome back or not. But he was in Ireland for 2 weeks because we're going to take a commercial break and we're going to see if he refreshed these brakes. Look at Eric over there. We're going to take a break when we come back where it's all about Deaunte Damper, his birthday and pride and all kinds of good stuff. And during the break, man, I'm going to go turn on the AC because it's bright.
I'm going to go use one of these bathrooms down the street. That's what I'm going to go do. Y'all make sure y'all share.
The pop-up.
What's up, Seattle? It's your boy Cuddy here tapping in just to let you know that no matter where the place to be, King County Metro will get you to where you need. It could be a ride to the airport, whether you're taking off or touching down, King County Metro, or a game. So save yourself time with traffic and get into places like Westlake Center, Pike Place Market, or even the waterfront. Rather by light rail or bus, choose King County Metro. It's the only way to go.
Now's your chance to join the Days to Come Reading Challenge to ignite the civic imagination needed for racial repair in Washington state. Read, discuss, and take action until Juneteenth to bring Dr. King's vision of a truly just society to life. Visit saarcpnw.org for more information.
All right, welcome back to the Pop-Up. I was getting ready to say, welcome back to the Morning Update Show. Welcome back to the Pop-Up. I'm one of your hosts, Omari Solisbury, a.k.a. the Big O, joined tonight by Ashleigh McCurdy. Hi. And Deaunte, man, the all-star, the MVP, the champ. The champ is here.
The man,
Deaunte
the myth,
Damper.
the legend.
Exactly, man. It's been most of this ink on paper is about you.
Oh, stop it.
Now, according to our guy Mead here, okay, so it was your birthday Wednesday.
It was my birthday Wednesday.
And by the way, this is the reason why we didn't have an episode Wednesday or Thursday. You know, we're a small company, so we could have either given Deaunte our all, or, you know, we could have been here and he just kind of had it halfway birthday. So we gave our all to you.
Everything we got.
Everything.
And it's so appreciated.
You know what I'm saying? And so we got a video we're gonna play here, but before we play the video, man, you might want to talk about what was the experience like there. Actually, we're gonna help you out. Let's.
I was gonna say, play the video.
We'll play the video first.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Deaunte Damper's birthday party, and this is actually produced by Buff Rogers himself, Paul Sanders.
Happy birthday to Deaunte. And as usual, we're running on Deaunte time over here. You feel me?
Deaunte, hi. We did it. You turned 41, dude. That's crazy. And as you know, we went ahead and get around 2 on the painting. Last year it was cool, but second time's a charm. I love you. I love you so much. I'm so excited for what you're going to do in life and how you show up for people, how you show up for me, and how you show up for yourself. You know, Taurus gang, we out here, baby. Love you, D.
Deaunte, you are my brother, my chosen brother. I love you. I'm so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. And I want you to really just sit in your gratitude and everything that you have manifested, and just know that you are a gift to this world, and continue to do the things that you need to do. And on the hard days, remember your why, and that you are a blessing. And you're going to continue to stand 10 toes down and walk in your greatness. I'm so just overwhelmingly proud of you, and thank you. This is our first event, and so we are so excited that you guys are here and that you guys are here to celebrate Deaunte. He's such an amazing person, and this is such a great occasion.
I love you, and I hope that you are enjoying yourself. And when you came into the space, you felt welcome, and you knew how much that we loved you and how much we wanted you to know we appreciate you.
But Deaunte, you know what it is, it should go next. And I just wanted to say, very happy birthday from Lizzie Loose too and your girl Ness. We've had so much fun together, and we thank you for everything you've done to support us throughout the year. Happy birthday!
My God, my brother, my man. From the time I first met you, I knew that you were great, and you ain't did nothing but prove me right. Continue to be a pillar in the community. Continue to be for people what they need, but also continue to come to us for what you need. Because just like you're a pillar in our community, we all want to ensure we continue to support you in your life and your journey like we're doing tonight. Happy birthday, big dog. Number love.
All right, Deaunte. And big shout out to Emilio Dominguez on the edit there.
Yes, shout out.
Yes, tell us all about it.
My birthday was an experience. It was an experience. Going in the Coleman Commons building was lit, but it was so much. It was handled with so much care. I walked into that building. I did not expect any of those things. Seeing that wall and all of those Deaunte quotes and calls to actions, and pretty much was telling the story of like the work that I've done, and then let alone T-Dub and Eric. Shout out to both of y'all, because being able to even just see that photo and the Smile Patrol, Jerk Shack, just to name a few, but above all else, man, I felt nothing but gratitude and grateful. And Ashleigh, we have known each other. I've known you since you was, in the 6th grade? I've known you for a long time. Mm-hmm. So just that care that you're able to do, I so appreciate it. And listen, when you rock with us, you rock with us. And we talk about putting paint where it ain't, for you to be able to take the time out over everything else to be able to prioritize my birthday, it just means a lot to me. And I love you I love you, man, for that.
Yeah, you're a big deal, Deaunte.
It was real. And then let alone like even really watching the recap from Ness. Been when Ness had our building in that space. Ashleigh McCurdy in Houston, here from San Diego, just coming out here and taking the time in the midst of her book tour to come and spend some time. Just this was all nothing but family. And friends in this space. There were so many people. There were people that were under the weather. There were people that were feeling a little down under, but they still chose to prioritize to come celebrate with us. And it just meant so much. And I'm grateful.
Yeah, I will say that it was like, man, the vibe was just right.
Amazing.
It was right. Shout out to my girl Legacy, because it was also her birthday too. It was Taurus Gang. We had Aaron up in the house. His birthday was yesterday, so it was big Taurus. It was big Taurus energy. Big Taurus energy. T-Dub, of course, yes. Yeah. And then above all else too, it was that moment of the speeches. Dominique Stevens.
That speech. Yeah.
I mean, I know I put it down, but I'm just saying at the same time, I just felt with so much love there, because this wasn't just, we're talking about celebrating my birthday and pride and we live in color and all the fests of me. So in that room was just when we're talking about Black excellence, it was all of us wrapped in one. Nobody, it was queer folks, gay folks, a couple of ex-cons, couple of people in there that owe me money. But above all else, like, it was nothing but love in there. It was nothing. I mean, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for Coleman Commons. Y'all turned that place into a labor of love, and I really, really, really appreciate that.
You are so welcome. It was not only a pleasure, but a for real honor to be able to do that for you, because if anyone is deserving, you are so deserving. As much work as you do, as much love and energy and the way you pour out of yourself to this community, and have been doing it for so long. Like you said, I've known you since, 6th grade, and I can say that your energy has not changed. Your love has not changed. Your care has not changed.
They had me on Ritalin then, so maybe it changed a little bit.
What I'm saying is your heart of the matter. You have always had a caring and a compassionate heart, and to say that it hasn't changed. One thing, I'm gonna change that. It has grown, and it has developed into something so beautiful to watch. And like I said, it was nothing but an honor to be able to give you a night of celebration, and like they said, to give you your flowers while you could smell them. And everybody in there came with the same spirit. And I like the fact that everybody came and just to have a good time and to celebrate. And there wasn't because we had some dignitaries in the room, but it wasn't I'm this person or I'm that person. Everybody was there to celebrate you and to let their hair down and just have fun and lift you up. And that's what the night was supposed to be.
Yeah, I see. Right on screen right now, it's a montage of it was big kicking it up in there. Also, man, we had a lot of photographers in the house. Jordan Summers, we had Proof in the Play.
Proof in the Play
popped up for you. You had a Smile Patrol, with Vic and them, and also
Dejanay Porters. Yep, she did her first debut here at the Converge studio or Coleman Commons.
Oh yeah, she was so sweet. Yeah. She was really sweet.
No, so that's what I said. We got some good stuff for you here. And we're going to circle back and talk about the comments. But while we got Deaunte here, one of the big things was going on last time you were really in the chair was the Seattle Black Film Festival. And that was another kick. We kicked it.
Man, we kicked it. It was such a great. I think that was like the kick from here on out. I think that Seattle Black Film Festival. Now that's going to be the start of the summer. You know what I'm saying? That was the start of the summer for me. I mean,
it felt like it.
It really was. Nothing but black excellence, joy, being able to see all those beautiful folks in film. Langston put it down. Where were we at? Metier Brewery for the closing. We were there grand opening, and we were there for grand closing.
For people who didn't see you on the purple carpet, we got a little snippet right here.
All right.
Hey everybody, Deaunte Damper, and it's that time again. I'm right here at the historic Langston Hughes Theater for the 23rd annual Seattle Black Film Festival. I'm so excited. Tonight I get to see black art, black movies, and above all else, love. This is an opportunity for community members to see me right here on the purple carpet as we celebrate our folks in art, our folks in history, and above all else, joy. And I think that one of the things I'm so excited about is we got our community here with us, okay? Okay, girl.
What are we doing? We watching movies made by black people from all over the globe. Seattle Black Film Festival is legendary.
That's 23 years of us continuing to show up and share our stories. This is the place to be. If you've ever wondered about your story, this is the place to be.
This is a really important, significant event for the Black community.
Seattle Black Film Festival is legacy.
All right, Deaunte Damper. Man, you be everywhere like air, bro.
Man, it's an honor to be there. I mean, it was so great. Anywhere where Marie Cadet is live, being able to be around folks like Vivian Phillips and Ebony Arunga and her mother, and just so many folks who have been able to lay so much foundation of art and culture in our space. And it's like they hold the film festival up. And and it felt so great to be able to be a part of that. I brought one of my mentees with me, and she had an amazing time.
Did you see our guy?
Lex Scope?
Well, Lex is our guy too, but Nucci.
Oh, Josh Nucci. Yeah, our dude, Josh Nucci.
Everybody was like, Josh.
So proud of him, and it was so much joy. And I just hope the community can continue to just tap in and lift up Langston Hughes. Lift up. Shout out to Taylor, who has a wonderful episode of We Live in Color, who kind of goes into more detail about that. But it was
Langston did, man. Let's be clear. Let me get into the camera right here. Langston did their thing with the Seattle Black Film Festival 2026, and man, I say that full chest, for real.
Shout out to Jazz.
Yeah, I mean they did their thing, and I mean, it's never been so easy to promo and promote and market it either. You know what I'm saying? So many people were available. I said Jazz from Seattle came out here early morning, you know what I'm saying, to shoot that. But also just the way that it organically, was just out there in the community, because it was Julie C who was sitting here, and Julie C was like, "Yo, Josh Nucci got the film up in Langston." We were like, "What?" Like neither of us, we didn't even see that coming. We were like, "What?"
Right.
And so they did a great job. We was down here. I didn't make it to the building this year, me or Eric, because we was down here, but we definitely held our promo down.
And Josh Nucci needs to know that I'm coming to see him, because he also has a wonderful band and band practices.
Josh has a band.
With Amos Miller.
Yeah, Josh is just one of them people who, like, everything about him is talent.
Yeah, people be like, "Oh, Deontay, you're always so happy. Have you met Josh Nucci?" Because I mean, damn. It's just like just got a pocket full of sunshine. I mean, I've never had, I don't even have the capacity to have that much pocket full of sunshine. And I'm gay. And I'm just like, Josh Nucci is just like, we are the world. I don't be feeling like that all the time. But shout out to Josh Nucci.
All right, well, big shout out to Josh. Big shout out to Seattle Black Film Festival. And also Metier. Me and Ashleigh made it over there to the closing, and Metier hung out over there. And
we had a time.
Yeah,
it was a
we
time.
Was with Moni and
Moni put it down.
Moni put it down.
We was playing spades.
I like how Moni was playing all the good hood ratchet music.
I'm talking about
and
all
then
of it.
and then she stopped everything, and then she was like, "Listen, I just want everybody in here to know that, like, this is a neighborhood party here tonight, and so we playing neighborhood music, and so basically either you with it or you not. But this is where we going. We playing it at man.
She gonna give you a disclaimer. Shout out to Moni. Definitely big shout out to Jazz, who's usually she is that visionary. She gonna get your event right every time. And I just had a great time. The root beer at Metier. Oh my God, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to it.
I haven't graduated to that yet.
Yeah,
I'm still on the regular beer.
Everybody keeps saying the root beer, and
it's
I'm like,
good.
I keep forgetting
it's
to try it.
It's really good. It's good in the float too. All right, speaking of float, we're gonna float on to another commercial break, and when we come back, it's all about Ashleigh McCurdy, and we're talking about the Coleman Commons. You saw really a video of it right here in this last segment. That's where Deontay's party was at. We're gonna keep it moving. You're watching the pop-up.
What's up, Seattle? It's your boy Cuddy here, tapping in just to let you know that no matter where the place to be, King County Metro will get you to where you need. It could be a ride to the airport, whether you're taking off or touching down, King County Metro, or a game. So save yourself time with traffic and get into places like Westlake Center, Pike Place Market, or even the waterfront. Rather by light rail or bus, choose King County Metro. It's the only way to go.
Hey, come on in. So what brings you in today?
He think he know me.
A man can't make a sandwich.
He makes me sick.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Just talking.
Me, my family, my dreams, all of it.
Acts on Stage presents the world premiere of Black Man Goes to Therapy. Running May 21st through 31st, this interweaving stage play tells of a reluctant wanderer's encounter with a therapist who's seen better days. Black Man Goes to Therapy is written by Jeremy Rubin and features Ariel Davis, Joshua Webb, Carl Covington, Courtney Williams, Franklin Johnson, Zakiya Carter, and Jeffrey L. Cheatham II, with direction by Isaiah Anderson Jr. This profoundly moving theatrical therapy session is an unmissable experience where the unapologetic hope is healing. Tickets available now at axonstage.com.
All right, welcome back to the Pop-Up. My name is The Big O, joined by Ashleigh McCurdy and Deaunte Damper, coming to you live from the Black Media Matters studios right here in downtown Seattle, Washington. And now we come back, and Ashleigh, now we're talking about the Coleman Commons.
Coleman Commons.
And people saw the video of Deaunte's birthday party that was right there in Coleman Commons, man. And, tell us all about it.
So Coleman Commons is a event space, as you guys got to see from Deaunte's party, which we had a really great time, but it's also an art gallery. And so the goal is for we to connect with local artists, and you guys can hang your art and be a part of the experience as well. That's one of our main goals at Coleman Commons, but also for it to be a space where people could feel at home. People could, come and have their celebrations. You can, if you are a local business, have your meetings, have your conferences. And the good thing is we're right here downtown. We're on the bridge for the ferry.
Marion Street Footbridge.
The Marion Footbridge. So we're right on the ferry bridge. So if you were to, come right off the bridge right off the ferry, we are right there on the bridge, and right next to the pier. So great space. Yeah,
Deaunte, as someone who inaugurated the space, it launched with you. What were your thoughts?
It was such a great activation. I thought we were going to just have a party, but I didn't realize there's this there was like a time capsule on my life and my journey in that very space. I mean, there were folks from elders to some of my younger adult mentees, all in the space, just in every room. It was just filled with love, and it was also filled with intention. And that is the part. You had all of the food that I wanted, everything that I wanted. I didn't even have to ask it. It was there. And just to be able to I think the other part was just like walking with some of my elders on that pier. Think about it. There's not very many black activations that happen right here. We have Torchlight coming up. Yeah. We have so many different community things that'll be happening in and around downtown. It's time to activate, right?
Yes, very much so. That's the goal, is to activate. You were the kickoff, but the goal is throughout the summer to have many more activations, to have many more celebrations, to be able to, invite people from things like Pride, invite people from World Cup to come in and enjoy the space while you're downtown, and really take us in and embrace the space while we're here, because we are here and the doors are open for you to come in.
Right. And what I like to say, this is literally where Pioneer Square meets the waterfront.
Yes.
And right here, this Marion and First. But also, I think that the good thing about Coleman Commons, what you talked about, is, of course, it's a space for everybody. It's a business. So believe me, we want everybody up in there. But, I mean, for us, and speaking directly here on this platform, they're like, down here on First Ave, right next to the waterfront, right next to this world-class waterfront park, and right next to Pioneer Square, man, come get it popping, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This really is for us, by us.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, for real, let's be real, though. Calling all Geminis. Gemini season is coming up.
It's here.
And we know
what
how
Geminis
much y'all...
you know?
Huh?
So what Gemini
Oh, my gosh. Who don't I know? Michelle Merriweather, Andre Franklin. Big O.
Oh, damn it.
Marcus Green.
Somebody snitching.
Deanna Gatlin. I mean, I just know so many folks that are out.
DJ
Candace
Top
Buckley,
Spin.
Top Spin.
Yeah.
There's so many great Geminis that I know. We need to be doing some activations around here.
Yeah.
That one person, and no, I ain't saying your name. Them too.
Them too. They're welcome. But yeah, like we were saying, it's a space for us to come in, as you saw in the video. We're just here to activate and help you have a great time. If you have a birthday, if you're having a celebration, or it's graduation season, come on. It's 20-year reunion season. I can say it's my 20-year this year.
You can do it right there.
So I mean, everybody is there's lots of things for you to come
You just
in
did a
and use the
maternity
space.
shoot in there.
I did. We did a maternity shoot there. It's if you're looking to have a blog or what is it called? Vlog. Yeah, vlog space, a podcast space, photo shoots, any of the above. We are here to accommodate and help you with
I've
that.
seen like in each room you could be doing like a health and wellness, a yoga, a meditation, like it could be that. You could be doing voice lessons in here. Who wouldn't want to have a private dinner on the pier? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's a space for it all, really.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is you just got it up and running, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. And I'm sure you'll continue to update us as this business grows and thrives in its purpose. I know it's a lot of people already are like, yo, want to come back and do something. And I will say, of course, that is the space itself, but it's also the overall curation of the event, because more than anything else, people remember how they felt in the space than even the space. So look, we're going a little long. We're going to skip the last break here, but Gil put something in here that we want to figure it out. Is we put some variety in here. We went long early on in the first segment, but it was important because we were talking about important issues around gun violence. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Let's start with you, Deaunte. Just quick poll question before we get out of here. What have you been listening to?
For real. I've been listening to the Drake, Iceman. There's a track called Shebang.
How is it?
And the album's all right, but that song's good. And then also that Carisha song, whatever. I can't even sing it right now because I'll just spin that is what I'll call it. But just know that y'all be thinking I be in these community meetings, but I be playing spin that in the background. So that's really where I'm at.
All right, and Ashley, what are you listening to?
So lately, I've been listening to bounce jazz. I don't know. I've been in between bounce jazz and Sade. I don't know why, but that's
so, it. I'll be honest with you. I'm listening, and this is all random stuff. Some guy named Marco Cartwright. Real ones never break. Exactly. It's like a theme song. I wake up, real ones never break. Everybody fall, but don't fall. I'm like, yeah, let's go get it today. So yeah, that's somebody randomly there. And then there's another guy here. What's this guy's name? Rilo Rodriguez. I be getting ran.
But who the hell are these?
I'm open for it now.
The hell are those people?
I have no idea. But this is the thing: is for years I only listened to the same thing, like the same. And so now I've just opened myself up for like new kind of music. And so like every day I'm listening to like 20, 30 new songs.
Hold on. Shout out to Miss Toliver. She said Sagittarius is Trump's Geminis. Look, and Eric, Miss Stephanie, she ain't lying. I love me some Sagittariuses. I love y'all.
Man, I'm gonna have to rethink this whole ticket situation now, Auntie.
Oh, she's also asking who manages the Coleman Commons.
Who manages?
Hello, hi, Auntie. I manage the Coleman Commons. So yeah, if you are looking to book or come in and take a tour, please feel free to hit me up. And our calendar is open for bookings. For her, she could come in anytime. It doesn't matter. You just have to let us know you on the way. I come and open the door. Don't matter.
Listen, Auntie used to be like, hey, I got a story idea. If you kind of think, one of those, I'd be like, whatever you want me to do.
Exactly.
All right, look, man, we're going to get out of here. Only 4 minutes over today as we continue to fine-tune this show. But, the best thing is what makes the pop-up specials when we got important things to talk about, man. We're not going to condense it. We're going to say what's on our mind. Thankful for our director tonight, Eric Calligraphy.
Perfect birthday gift today.
he was. Oh yeah, he's there. Man, how can people catch up with you, Deaunte Damper?
Well, you can catch me on here tomorrow, or if you have anything you want me to know, hit me up at Deaunte@whereweconverge.com.
All right, Ashleigh.
Yes, you can hit me up via email at Ashleigh@whereweconverge.com or on Instagram at life_design by Ashleigh.
All right, man. You know you gotta give people some more on that email address. See, because for you, that's like how your name is spelled.
Oh,
right.
What do you mean?
Because your name is spelled. It's not like
Ashleigh, ASHLEIGH. Thank you at whereweconverge.com, and then life_design by Ashleigh, ASHLEIGH.
That's it. Because
That's
people
me.
be emailing Ashleigh, it's gonna bounce. They be
Okay.
like, oh, big old stripping. Hey, you can follow me at Omarisal, OMARISAL, across all your social media platforms, man. We got a slide. We're not going to put it up here today, but I do have a reminder for you, man. And if you like what we're doing here at Converge Media, go on down to whereweconverge.com. Click the donate button. On behalf of our great, super excellent director, Eric Calligraphy, once again, thanks. We'll see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. where we got Ashleigh McCurdy and the Deaf Chef. Peace.